you all are international school students. Some would like to join universities in the States, the USA. Some others will target Europe, some universities in Great Britain, in Germany, or in Italy. Some others will go for universities in the Middle East, like the most reputable university in the Middle East, Cairo University. Add to the list Alexandria University and Helwan University. So you want to be a pilot, you want to be a physician, you want to be a doctor, engineer. The great Ahmed Helwan. Okay, sure. So what can help you enroll in university? SAT or international tests in general. So what is SAT? It is a test that qualifies you to the university. So you cannot be a pilot, a physician, a doctor unless you score high in this test. SAT, ACT, EST. So you gotta score high to achieve your dream. When will you take the first trial, the first test? You will take it in grade 10. So what in grade 10? Why do we start SAT in grade 10? Because we have a big problem. Most of the students who first enroll or join the course in grade 10 find a great difficulty coping with the level of SAT. They feel that SAT is above their head. Above their head means that they find a great difficulty understanding the questions, how to answer the questions, what strategy do we have to apply here? I don't know. Why didn't I start that earlier? So now we give you the chance to start earlier, because it would be very easy for you if you start learning how to swim at an early age, okay? The same, guys, likewise. I believe that starting to learn how to think in a critical way at an early age will make the task super easy for you. So here you will learn how to think, underline that, highlight that, think. So schools and the school content, school questions are about, information. How to gain information. This is school content. How to gain information. It is important, of course. But here on SAT sessions, you'll learn how to think. Think. What a verb. This is the most important verb in life, So if you think in a good way, you'll achieve your goals. If you don't think in a good way, you won't achieve any of your goals. That's why thinking will shape your life, okay? If you think in a good way, no one can play a trick on you. No one can deceive you. If you think in a good way, you will invent new things. You will create. You will be able to understand everything. So it is about thinking. Here, we do not teach things requiring memorizing only. So keep it in mind. Pressure your memory. No. Here we teach you how to think critically. SAT English test is divided into two sections. This is section number 1, which is the reading test. The reading test. See, guys, and pay attention, please, to know what am I qualifying you for. So, SAT is divided into two sections. I mean English, the English. SAT in general has two branches, English and math. My job here is to teach you about the English part, which is divided into two sections, the reading section and the writing section. So the reading section, read, guys, 65 minutes. And in the 65 minutes, you are asked to answer how many questions? 52 questions. So 52 questions in 65 minutes. You will have a passage like this one. And then you have some questions based on it. Another passage. See? Another passage. Okay. Questions follow. Third passage. See? And questions will follow. You will have some graphs as well, some questions based on these graphs. Passage, see, passage, and questions. I just want you to know the big structure. That's it. Passage, questions. Passage, questions. So this is the reading. Okay, so here, guys, see, I will ask you a question like this one, for example. The author of the passage suggests that crowds may be more effective at, and you choose the best answer according to what you read in the passage you see now. So this is a question, asks you about the best answer. See question 34. Which choice provides the best evidence? So for everything we choose, we must have the evidence. And this is the big title of the first session. See, this is what the first session about. Evidence. So you will know everything about evidence today. Something very interesting. You will like it, but just be patient and you'll see the great excitement we have on SAT. Anyway, we care about the evidence. Which choice provides the evidence? So we look for the evidence every time. For example, you may say, Mr. Ehab, this passage is about someone called Ahmed. And you say Ahmed is happy. So I will ask you, how did you know that Ahmed is happy? You say, I feel that. No, it's not about feeling, it's about evidence. What is your evidence? What is your evidence? So you say in line 55, for example, Ahmed states that he was on cloud 9. I'm on cloud 9. What does that mean? It means that I'm very happy. So you know that Ahmed is happy because Ahmed said that I'm on cloud 9, and on cloud 9 means happy. So you have evidence for everything you say. Okay, so you may say that Ahmed is very rich. So I say, what is your evidence? You say in line 15, Ahmed stated that he bought, BMW. So you cannot buy it unless you're very rich, super rich. So you have evidence. So this is the first section in English, reading section, passage and questions. Okay, the second section now. See, we are done now with the first section, 52 questions. You will answer the 52 questions in 65 minutes. So we just have a general look, guys, overview. I will not ask you to answer any question like these today, of course, because we need to pave the way first. See now the writing section. You have how many questions? 44 questions. And the 44 questions must be answered in specific time, which is 35 minutes. So 44 questions in 35 minutes means like you have to answer every question less than a minute in like 45 seconds. Oh my God, it is shocking. No, believe me, for some questions, you will need only like 5 or 7 seconds. So don't worry, do not panic. Okay, so see now, here I have on the left a passage and on the right the question. So this is different from the reading section. This is called the writing section. I believe that when you heard that we have writing section, you thought that you will write a paragraph or article like what you do on Thursdays on the schools when the teachers ask you to write a short story or an article or a paragraph about school or about tourism or something like that. This is totally different on SAT. In the writing, you will be asked to figure out the correct answer, okay? It is about grammar and some other rules. You will know that step by step, don't worry. So see, we have such questions. Should I use this, which, or that here? Okay, grammar questions plus, you know, harmony questions. We will ask that, we will explain that later, guys, don't worry. Back again to the reading. The reading, guys, focuses on a big skill, which is evidence. So every time you say anything, you must be ready with the evidence. So you say, he works as a teacher. So I say, how did you know? I can't find the word teacher here anywhere. You say, but I can highlight the word school for you. As long as he works in a school, it's most likely for this guy to be a teacher. So we look for the evidence. Okay, guys. So the main task for today is to get the evidence. Welcome to Ehab Khalifa Academy. The evidence, the interesting part starts. So get ready, guys. You will read something like a riddle, a crime riddle, or something like that. You know the riddles, of course. You will be asked to figure out an issue. So it may be about a crime. Someone was killed. So I want you to figure out the criminal. So today you are a detective. Today you are a detective. You are a police officer, a detective. Someone who wants to figure out who is a criminal. You went on a crime scene and you saw a dead body, okay? You are Detective Conan, okay? So you will use evidence to figure out who did the thing, who the criminal is. You saw 3 guys in the crime scene, but who killed the man? I don't know. But if I use evidence, I can figure out. Just pay attention, guys. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes for each case to get the correct answer. So once you get the answer, you will send me this answer in the chat box. For example, just here, I'm gonna set the time first and I'll explain. See now 15 seconds, you know. This is for the advanced level. I asked them to answer the questions in 15 seconds only. Well, here we go. 5 minutes. Well, pay attention. Here is a case. The setting is a school. Okay, the setting is a school. Pay attention. It is super interesting. You are detective now. I will read it. I will first read it for you. The school case. On the first day of school, someone murdered a history teacher. Murder, Saeed, switch on the microphone if you please.
Yes, mister.
What does murder mean?
Murder means someone who kills people.
Excellent, Saeed. Great. Thank you so much. So, someone murdered a history teacher. There were 4 people at school that the police suspected. So, which one of them killed the history teacher? So, there were 4 people at the school that the police suspected had done it. The landscaper, the math teacher, a basketball coach, and the principal. Do not send now, please. Don't send now. And please, guys, please, when you send the answer, make sure it's for Mr. Ehab only, not for everybody. So you gotta send it privately, okay? I know you know that. Anyway, so who killed the history teacher? The landscaper said he was outside mowing the lawn. The math teacher said he was giving a mid-year test. The basketball coach said he was running practice drills with his players. The principal said she was in her office after giving their alibis. The police arrested the killer. So when they gave their testimony, when they said these sentences, the police arrested the killer. Once they said these words, immediately. So who killed the history teacher and how did the police know? Send the answers, please. Once you get it, the maximum time, 5 minutes. If you answer all the questions correctly, this session is free for you. What a big offer. If you answer all correctly, this session is free for you. It is free. And don't be frustrated if you answer incorrectly. It is okay, you know. So don't be frustrated or disappointed if you answer a question incorrectly. No problem. Okay. I'm reading your messages. See now, guys, I changed your mentality in the first 10 minutes of the very first session. Now you say the answer plus, because this is what I care about, you know. So you care about the evidence. Yeah, you're sending to everyone, Renad. Renad, you're sending to everyone. Make it to the host only, okay? So I can't force you to do that, all of you. Okay, host and co-host. Yeah, go ahead, you're safe now. You're safe now, Renat, send it, don't worry. Congratulations, Saeed Ahmed. Wow, Saeed. Wow, great. Your answer is correct. And your explanation, your evidence is correct as well. Great, Saeed. Khalid. Wow, Khalid. Wow, great, Khalid. Correct answer, correct evidence. That's not the age in her office. Here, Renad, send it in the chat box. The same, the same box you send this message on. Go ahead, Renad. Do not be frightened, guys. Don't be scared. It is okay. All people make mistakes, so it's fine. You know what? On SAT sessions, we love mistakes. It is so human to make mistakes. And we love making mistakes in the sessions to correct them for you. So feel comfortable. Okay. Anyway, guys. Ahmed, Khalid, Rinat, Saeed. Ziad is not here. I guess Ziad is having a technical issue. Anyway, pay attention, guys. Ziad, send the answer if you please. Who murdered the history teacher? Noor Alwan, Noor, take into consideration that when the principal said she was in her office, she says, I was in my office. We have here a female principal, okay? So she says, I was in my office, so I didn't call the history teacher. So she was not talking about the history teacher here, okay? Ziad says, okay, well, guys, all of you pay attention, pay attention. See the trick now, the big trick. So those guys, the landscaper, the math teacher, the basketball coach, and the principal gave their testimonies, about what they were doing during the murdering time. See the math teacher. So if someone is telling lies, then he is the criminal, the killer. So let's see their words. The landscaper said he was outside mowing the lawn, so it's his job. It is okay. Nothing wrong. See, guys, please pay attention. The math teacher said he was giving mid-year test. Mid-year test. See, the first portion of the case states, and this is the big clue, but I will change the color now. See, guys, on the first day of school. So how can you give mid-year test on the first day of school? Then you are a liar. You will tell lies only if you are guilty. Guilty means you did that. You are the criminal. You are the murderer. So yeah. Who's that? Someone sent me a message. It's Mustafa, I don't know. Anyway, okay. So you got it, guys. The math teacher is telling lies. So he is guilty. He is the murderer. He said, I was giving a mid-year test. What? Are you kidding us? You're giving a mid-year test on the very first day of school? You're caught red-handed, man. You're caught red-handed. You are the murderer. Okay, I believe you found the case interesting. Yeah, Renad, the math teacher, because it was the first day of school. Great, Renad, thank you so much. Are you excited to get another case? I believe, yeah, you are detective now. Okay. Get ready. Who sent me? Oh, why do people? Ziad. Yeah. Okay, Ziad, I got it. Well, guys, another case. Another case. I give you 5 minutes. You read, okay? And figure out. The police arrested the murderer right away. How did they know who it was? So I just read for you. Okay, a chemist was murdered in his own lab. Oh, so this time the chemist was murdered. The only evidence, oh, so here we are given the evidence, a piece of paper that had the names of chemical substances written on it. And here you have the substances. Okay. Okay. The chemist only had 3 people come by his lab on the day of the murder. Fellow scientist Claire, his nephew Nicholas, his wife, and his friend Mark. The police arrested the murderer right away. How did they know who it was? How did the police know who it was? I will give you 5 minutes to give it a try, and we will explain that. Mhm. Wow. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Wow, I have genius guys here actually. Ahmed, sorry, Noor Alwan. So change the name, Noor, if you please. Your answer is correct. Saeed. Wow, Saeed, super genius. Yeah, your answer is correct. Khalid, correct answer. Who else? Saeed. Correct evidence, Saeed. Correct evidence. So all of you pay attention, please. So Ziad will say his wife. What is your evidence? We must have an evidence for everything here. What is your evidence? See that.
I think because he see a chemist was murdered in his own lab.
So, okay, thank you so much, Ziad. Ziad, this is the trick. Pay attention. I will use my drawing tablet. Yeah. So it is, easier than you think. It is easier than you think. So I have here Nicholas. 4 guys, I believe. Yeah, Nicholas, his wife, Mark, and Claire. Actually, I don't have any evidence at all except only one evidence. See, the only evidence was a piece of paper, and only one thing was written on the piece of paper: these elements. So I will get the evidence from these words. So here I have Nicholas, Mark, and Claire. See now, the NI from, the first one, the C first letter from the second one. Okay. And what else? Yeah, the first letter of the third. And the first 2 letters, the last letter of sulfur. See, Nicholas. So I used the elements was given to me to get the correct answer. Okay. So if I have, Ziad, if I have, for example, a substance beginning with W, another one I, third one F, yeah, it may be Y. Why not? If I have M, A, it can be Mark. Yeah, why not? But here I used like, a decoding method. I have a code. So I want to break the code. For example, someone, see, they may write Ali this way. See, to make it difficult for someone else to understand. So you may write a secret message to your friend, okay, without anyone knowing it or understanding it. You may write it like that. So this is we can meet. We can meet. Okay, W-E, we. So let's can meet. That's it. So it is written in a secret code, So to understand it, you must have the key. Anyway, so another one, guys. Okay. Okay, give it a try. Give it a try. the 5 minutes. Oh, just wait, guys. Wait, excuse me. Yeah, here we go. It seems a little bit difficult, I know. That's a tough one, I know, but you can just give it a try. Oh, wow. The super genius. Saeed got it. Saeed got it. Oh, wow. Great, Saeed. Khalid, I know. Oh my God. 3, 2, 1. Pay attention. The only one who got the evidence is Saeed. Excellent, Saeed. See, guys, now we have an issue, you know, a dead body was found in a building. It looks quite clear that the person has committed suicide. It looks, and we found that it was not true by the end. It looks that he has committed suicide by jumping off from one of the floors. Jumping off from one of the floors. When the detective comes, he went to the first floor and walks in the room facing the direction in which the body was found. So it was the room he was supposed to jump from. What did he fall? See, guys, this is the clue. See? He opened the closed window. So the window was closed when the detective entered the room. So how would he jump off, you know, from this window? How come it is still closed when the detective entered the room? If he jumped from this window, the detective would find the window open, but he opens the closed window. So the yeah, I know that has something to do with the window, yeah, Khalid. So yeah, it can't be suicide. He didn't jump from the window, of course. It seems like it was a murder, not suicide. So he didn't jump from the window to kill himself. No, it was not a suicide crime because the window was closed when the detective entered the room. So how would he jump from it? You know, because here at the beginning it says, it looks he has committed suicide by jumping off from one of the floors, and they figured out the room, okay, facing the direction in which the body was found. And in this room, the window was closed. So how come? It was not suicide, of course. If it was suicide, he would jump from the window and the window would be opened when the detective came. That's it. It was a tough one, I know. Thank you, Saeed. Wow, Saeed. Okay, another one, guys. So what is our purpose of this session today? What is the goal? The goal is to get the evidence. So once you say something, you say, I have the evidence. So I teach you a big thing today. So when you argue with your parents, for example, or in school, you've got to provide evidence for everything. Okay? So this is critical thinking. Provide evidence all the way to convince others of your viewpoint. Another one. Yeah. So Saeed, I guess there is a technical issue with Ziad. Ziad is not here. Anyway, see guys, how exciting and interesting SAT is. The courage mystery is a little bit difficult. This one is difficult. Guys, this one is a little bit difficult. Okay, so give it a try. This one is difficult. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I will wait till the time ends and I'll explain. After the opened. Wait, I feel break even. Never. Thank you, Khaled. Oh my God. Uh, so it's like a competition between, you know, El Shamla guys and El Alsun guys, and we have Renad from City International School in Cairo. Pay attention. See, the newspaper boy killed the man. How did we know? How do we know? Let's see. And pay attention. What makes this case difficult is that you need to have background knowledge. That's it. For all the men, it is their habit to read newspapers daily. Not, you know, daily, not weekly. But for the other things, no. So 2 bottles of milk. So it will not give you a good clue or evidence because it is not daily need. So simply when you just need a bowl of milk, you will call the store. That's it. Today, I don't need milk, so it is okay. It is not a daily thing. But what gives you a big clue, you know, the newspaper. So here an old man lived alone in a small cottage. One certain Thursday morning, while the mailman was delivering a letter, he found that the old man is murdered. He immediately calls the cops. When the cops arrive at the scene, what happened? They find 2 bottles of milk, will not give us a big clue. Monday's newspaper. And today is Thursday. So Monday was the last day the newspaper boy came. So why he didn't come, you know, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, which is Thursday? So the police suspected the newspaper boy because we have a clue. The unopened mail, it is logic because, you know, the mailman came with unopened mail and he figured out the incident. So it is logical to have unopened mail. That's it. Well, and another one. Oh, okay. Another one. This one, guys. I'll give you the 5 minutes. The court mystery. Jury. What does jury mean, guys? Raise your hand if you know. What does jury mean? Raise your hand if you know. Khalid, go ahead.
Someone who like watches the court case or like just
go on. Well, so jury is a collective noun, by the way, group of judges, like a committee of judges, group of judges. Okay, anyway, read the case and send the answer. Renad, read the case and send the answer. Take your time. Jury means judges. Go ahead. So this is important for you. Jury means group of judges. Defendant because this is an advanced word. Defendant means the suspected person. The suspected person in a court. Mhm. No problem, Renad. But please, guys, Renad reminded me of something important. Renad, you cannot watch the SAT session from a mobile phone. It is, laptop, and it would be great if you connected the laptop to a TV screen. This is what I want. It would be great. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky. Okay, time's up. So how come? Here we go. Well, all of you pay attention. Yeah, I don't know. Pay attention. A man is in court for killing his wife. So we still suspect that, we are not sure. In the closing statement, the lawyer surprises everyone when he announces. So the lawyer wanted to play a trick, He said, this man didn't kill his wife. This man didn't kill his wife. His wife was just missing. See, he wanted to play a trick. The lawyer himself was not sure whether the man killed his wife or not, by the way, but he wanted to prove something else. He said, you know what, judge, please, everyone look at the door. He's talking to the judges now and everyone in the court. Everyone look at the door, please. The man's wife or his wife is going to walk in those doors in about 30 seconds. See the trick now. He said, I am the lawyer now. I'm defending someone who was suspected to be a murderer of his wife. So I want to play a trick on the judge, the jury. So I said, you know what? This man didn't kill his wife. And you know what? His wife is just missing. She left the house. And you know what? His wife will enter the court now. Look at the door. So the entire court looked at the door. Two guys only didn't look. The lawyer, and the defendant, the man, this man didn't look. Defendant means the suspected person, who is the man. They didn't look at the door. They looked at the jury. It is logical for the lawyer to look at the jury because he is addressing them. So when you address someone, you look and stare at him. It is logical. But why didn't the suspected man look at the door? Because he is sure that his wife will not come again because he killed his wife. That's why when the jury noticed that the man didn't look at the door, it means he was sure that he killed his wife and his wife will not enter the door again. That's it. See, evidence. This is the evidence, you know, that the defendant stared at the jury. He didn't look at the door. This is how the jury knew that he was guilty. See? So, yeah. So, Saeed, tell Ziad to join. I don't know what's going on actually, but anyway. So I will be selective, okay. Okay, no problem. Give it a try. I'm gonna give you the 5 minutes. Go ahead. Oh my God, who is this guy? Genius, Khalid. Genius, Khalid. Excellent. Wow. It's not easy, by the way. Just give me a second. Back again. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Noor. Noor Alwan, excellent Noor. Excellent Noor, because there was only time piece inside of the hand. There isn't any piece outside the hand. Saeed, do you want to say something? I believe. Go ahead, Saeed.
Mr. Jihad is outside now, and maybe the router with him. It's better dead.
Okay, thank you so much, Saeed. See, guys, all of you pay attention. A couple reported robbery. The husband told the policeman that he thinks a burglar entered the house, broke into the house, burglar. So he will break into the house from outside to inside. Okay, by breaking through the window, pointing to the broken window glass on outside of the house. So the husband pointed to the broken window on the outside of the house. Broken window on the outside. So this is evidence, guys. So this is wrong. It was not a burglar, because a burglar will enter from outside to inside. So when he breaks the glass, you know, so of course the glass will fall inside the room, not outside. The police noticed that the inside of the house, only few pieces of window glass scattered around near the broken window area, and told him that it was not a burglary and no outsider has entered. How did he know? From this clue. Okay, broken, pointed at the broken window, glasses on the outside. So it was broken from inside. Someone in the house did that. Someone inside the room did that, broke the window. So no stranger broke into the house, of course, because the glasses were on the outside of the house. Yeah. Give this one a try. Okay, so what we call that? The ship mystery. The ship mystery. This is a ship. Japanese ship, okay? And here you have the mystery. Go ahead. In the sea, man, because if the flow, wow, Khalid, great Khalid. Oh. Well, said because the Japanese flag is with circle instead of a wide, so it is simple if it is upside down. Oh, wow. Excellent, Saeed. Saeed. See, guys, this is, see what the seaman said. See the seaman said, I was on the mast correcting the flag, which was upside down by mistake. What, upside down? This is a Japanese flag. See? The Japan. So if it's upside down, it's the same. You know, it's not a big issue. It is the same upside down. So he was telling lies, then he is the suspected person. Wow, guys, great. Great. But your idea is good as well, Khaled. Yeah, here we go. The radio officer, I was messaging to a company about the arrival. No, it is okay. It happens, you know, Noor, it is okay. So you got it wrong just because you don't know this piece of information. They have like signals system at the sea, so they can send the messages through sending signals and so on. Anyway, this is the case. I was on the mass correcting the flag. How will you correct this flag? In all cases, this is correct, you know. See? Upside down. Okay. I will pick you something. This one, guys. Guess the next three letters in the series. This is a series, so there is still three letters. We want to complete it. So we have here, yeah, GTNTL. We want to complete it. We still have three letters. Okay, G. So we have G, T, N, T, L. We have three letters. What are the three letters? That's so easy, Khalid. Okay, guys. Saeed, your answer is correct, Saeed. Oh, wow. Just give it a try, guys. Don't worry. So, my drink, yeah. Okay. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Okay, thank you. See, see, guys. See, you will laugh now, you know. You will laugh, believe me. See, this is super easy. This is the G, right? And this is G. This is T. And this is T. N. N. T. This is the T. L. This is the L. So logically, we pick the first letter of every word. So I, T, S. That's I, T, S. Super easy. So we need that. We need that, guys. We need the evidence, okay? Sometimes we play tricks. You will know the purpose of the session, you know, later. You know now that we need the evidence. Yeah, that's okay. But we have things behind the scenes as well. Anyway, the last one of the day and the other cases are homework, okay? Just read this and send the answer. Ten seconds. 10. I pressure you. I mean that. 7. 3, 2, 1. You will laugh now. You will laugh. You know, I can't guess the man. Just wait. Read carefully. So this is a good tip in reading. So I prepare you for reading passages, you know. Anyway, Said, if I answer you, I tell you the. If I answer this question, I tell you the answer. That's it. Anyway, all of you pay attention, please. I have a large box. 10 inches wide and 5 inches tall. Roughly, how many coins can I place until my money box is no longer empty? Did I say full? Not empty. That's it, Sina. Pay attention. This is empty container, right? This is empty. How can I make it not empty? If I put anything, so this is empty. If I put one coin, it's not empty, right? One only makes it no longer empty, right? This is the answer. I just put one coin. You know, how many coins? One coin. If I put one coin, would it be empty? No. Then one coin. You know, because no. Just one coin. Yeah. Anyway, guys, pay attention. So we have a goal from each exercise you take. Today's session is so important because it teaches you many things, okay? So you learned a good lesson now, Khalid. So Khalid says, this is the target of the session, guys. Now, I'm just gonna take a closer look in every question you throw at us. This is what I wanna teach you, okay? I wanted to teach you the importance of evidence and the importance of time when we did that, you know, the pressure of time. So this is so important. I hope you enjoyed the session, okay? It is not okay to think this way. I'm gonna say now, I must answer every question correctly. No, you are a human being, so you can make mistakes. It is fine. You know, you still, you know, the first step in a journey. So it is okay to make mistakes all over the journey. Feel comfortable. Don't worry. You make mistakes, we correct. We just tell you strategies, techniques, and skills. That's it. I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you feel the excitement of SAT now, of pre-SAT, tell all of your friends and, you know, in your school, your close friends, your intimate friends, okay, your relatives, that they must enroll in such a great course. That's it. If you feel that excitement, that challenge, didn't today's session create a challenge, big challenge in you? You thought that every single mystery is like an equation or a math problem you need to solve? Wasn't it challenging? Wasn't it interesting? So you gotta tell your relatives, your colleagues, your classmates about that course. So from one session, I guess you benefited so much, and you will benefit, guys, in the upcoming sessions, I promise. Okay. So anyway, see you next Saturday at the same time, 10 a.m. Wish you the best of luck, guys. I will send you this sheet right now on the WhatsApp group, and you all the unanswered cases must be answered as homework. Okay. See you on Saturday, inshallah. You did a wonderful job, by the way, all of you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Enjoy every single moment of your lives.